everyone, welcome back to a brand new game on EXPGamers. And if you haven't figured out what it is yet, shame on you. Shame on you. And shame on Andrew too. Andrew thinks he shames you as well.
I know, I was going to say, if the game wasn't in the title here, you would have no clue what we were about to play. You have no clue.
This doesn't help by the shirt and the giant keyblade here. Guys, we are playing Kingdom Hearts. And we're actually playing the PS3 version. The HD 1.5 remix, so it actually has. I want to explain this before we go any further into this. So to explain what this is, Andrew has played this game for the original PS2 when it came out in America.
You actually gave me your copy when you bought this.
Yes. So Andrew's familiar with the original one for the PS2 that came out. I, of course, was original with it. I played it like crazy. This is one of my top 5 game series of all time, like top, way up there, like top 5, easily favorite game series. Basically how this worked was, believe it or not, this will interest you. When they originally made Kingdom Hearts, it came out in Japan first. Okay. Then when they localized it and moved it to America, America added in extra things that Japan didn't have.
Oh, really?
When we got the first Kingdom Hearts game that came out, we got Sephiroth. They weren't allowed to fight Sephiroth in the original Japanese version. Yeah, they added an optional boss called Kurt Ziza.
He was like a big fan or something that won a contest?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
So they had some extra things that Japan didn't have. So then Japan said, well, we're going to take the game you have, which is, we had the Kurt Zilla and the Sephiroth and everything like that, and they made a final mix. And then not only did they take the stuff that we added, but they added even more stuff onto it. This is Final Mix.
Final Mix.
This is literally everything. This is everything that Japan had. It has extra features that we didn't get as Americans. So it went back and forth gaining extra things, but this one has the most complete. What are you looking at?
There's people on the cover that I have not seen.
Because now here's the other thing. We're going to be playing 1.5 Remix. And 1.5 Remix is the original Kingdom Hearts with a few extra things. It also has Chain of Memories, which first came out in Game Boy Advance. Yeah, came out in Game Boy Advance. Then they turned it to PS2 and they completely changed the battle system altogether. They made it for PS2, and now this is the ultimate PS3 with the highest amount of graphics possible. And Chain of Memories takes place in between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So before you play 2, you really ought to understand what happens in Chain of Memories. But I don't think we're going to be playing Chain of Memories. I think if we ever do 2, which I'm sure we will, I will explain everything. It's going to be one of those things where we'll come to it. And then this also has all the HD cinematic cutscenes from the video game Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, which was a DS exclusive. And it literally takes place before Kingdom Hearts 1.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it's one of those things where we're not going to do that either. We're not going to sit here and watch 3 hours worth of cinematics.
No.
That's not gameplay. We're not going to do that. No. So this has a very, very, if you guys are familiar with the series, it's a very complex story. Extremely complex because it bounces around all over the place. But we're hoping, since this is the first game in the series, we're just going to let it go the way it is. When it comes time to do 2, that's when I'll go into really deep lore and try to figure out who's this, who's that, because they do pop up. In the second game, I literally point out now, he is the guy from this thing that was back here, all the way back. Very confusing.
Okay. Very confusing.
And in fact, there's another game exclusively for PSP called Birth by Sleep. That happens before Kingdom Hearts. That happens before all of this. And it's very confusing because it's the original.
I just skipped all that and just made 3 to begin with.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm a big fan of the main series. Some of the other games are just kind of hit and miss, but maybe you guys are very confused about even what we're doing. Literally, this game was made by Square Enix, the people who did Final Fantasy, and you'll see some familiar Final Fantasy characters in this.
Which is awesome.
And it's a battle-action RPG, hack and slash. You'll be running around fighting monsters, gaining experience. It has RPG elements. It's great. But for whatever reason, this is a man-child of basically Disney deciding to team up with Square Enix,
which was a great idea.
Which was a bonkers idea. People thought they were crazy,
well.
But believe it or not, it worked really well. So you're going to see a lot of familiar Disney worlds, Disney characters. You're going to interact with Donald and Goofy, who are going to be our main party members. It works a little unlike traditional Final Fantasy games, mainly because you are playing a made-up character specifically for this universe, and then 2 Disney characters alongside you. Now you can move characters around from different worlds and everything, but your primary people that you're going to be traveling with is a 3-team party of Donald, Goofy, and you.
Most of the time I just have the 3 main people because you got to collect certain things that you can't.
Yeah, this game had a problem where you have these Trinity marks. We'll get to that in game.
So now I got to go back to a random save point and backtrack, and
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's cool to play with Disney characters. You could have guests in your party. And
there are some worlds we're really looking forward to. A lot of fan favorites is Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas. Everybody loves that world. Agrabah, a lot of people like Aladdin, so that world's in there.
Everybody loves Atlantica.
Yeah.
No, okay, everybody hates Atlantica.
But this is one of my favorite games of all time, and as of right now, of us doing this right here, you have yet to beat the game. You've just gotten very close.
I've been playing it at home now. I'm trying to actually beat it before we,
Yeah. But we'll go more into it once we get the actual game started. For those of you who know, this is going to be a little bit more of a, because I'm so familiar with this game, this is going to be almost a complete walkthrough. We're not going to get every single weapon. We're probably not going to get to level 99 unless I really farm off screen.
Feel free to farm in between.
Oh no, I definitely will.
But if we don't, whatever.
Yeah. We're going to try to get close to 99, but the point is, like, not all the items are going to be made. We're not going to get all the gummy ships. We're not going to do every gummy ship mission. Not every mini game. No, we're literally.
I want Dalmatians and Trinities.
Dalmatians and Trinities. I'd be happy. Torn pages. Torn pages.
Yeah.
99 Dalmatians. We're going to do all the optional bosses if possible.
If possible.
We may get our asses handed to us.
We'll at least fight them. You can see.
Yeah, we can at least fight them. I'm hoping to beat them all. The only one I'm going to have a problem with is Phantom. Only because we're going to farm. We're going to farm. The only person I would have a problem with is Phantom and the final mystery boss that isn't in the original version. It's a black hooded figure that really kicks your ass. So one more thing I want to tell you. This actually has a few extra cinematics that wasn't in the original. So there's a little bit of extra story that goes in here, but it's not voiced.
Okay.
So they show the dialogue, they show people talking, but it's not voiced.
Okay.
No. And that's stuff that if you don't, and when we come to that, I'll be able to tell you, this wasn't in the original version. This is an extra scene that was exclusive to this version. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games. We're really going to enjoy it.
We are very excited to play this.
We are going to be taking turns between worlds. We pick worlds out ahead of time so we know who's going to play when and where.
We didn't lose that list, buddy.
That's right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm actually going to be doing the very beginning and Destiny Islands. And then Andrew will take over Traverse Town. And then you will see both of us play. Yeah. And we'll let you know when we first get to the world. We'll let you know who's going to play. Because everybody has their own different play styles, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Either way, I'm not going to remember every item, so Rob's going to backseat game even when I'm controlling Sora.
Yeah, definitely, giving you helpful tidbits.
Be like, hey, I forgot this.
Yeah.
Do this weird thing. Yeah, do that.
Exactly. So, guys, we hope you enjoy, and we look forward to this. This is something we've been looking forward to. I don't think we're going to get bored with this game. I think this is going to be one of the games that we actually...
You won't hear us bitch about playing this game.
You'll hear me bitch in Tarzan's world. You'll hear me bitch. And Hollow Bastion will bitch a lot. But other than that,
that's going to be great.
Maybe the gummy ship missions. Maybe. The first couple, before you can warp gummy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the warping. Warping is great.
Yeah, you don't have to go through all that goddamn little bullshit. And Andrew still doesn't believe me. Actually, in 2, I actually like the gummy ship missions. They're fun. I actually spend more time doing the gummy ship missions than I do actually just
I find that hard to believe.
I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? But it's good. And I am looking forward to doing 2 at some point too. But right now, let's just focus on this. It's a bit of a longer game, not super long, not like Final Fantasy VII long, but
fairly long.
Fairly long. Probably as long as the last game you did, if not maybe a little longer. So depending on how much I farm in the meantime. But I should be able to farm no problem in the meantime. So once we get started here. Okay, guys. As always, I think there's nothing else to say. So as always,
this has been brought to you by
Atlantis Productions.
All right, everyone. It is time finally to do Kingdom Hearts. Let's go ahead and boot it up. Kill as many cactars as we can.
Kill as many cactars.
Because we hate cactars.
I wish they had little cactars.
Yeah.
You can fucking kill them and stuff.
There's a gummy ship named Cactar.
Is there?
There's a gummy ship called Tomberry, too.
Dude, I never even add anything to my ship.
No?
I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think maybe I should just go in, and I'm like, no, I would rather go to this world and farm for these materials.
Dude,
I don't have time for my ship.
Making a gummy ship is like fucking like tearing your teeth out because it's horribly confusing. And then even if you do get a decent ship, all I do is literally take the best ship that I can find and then just add shit on top of it. You know what I mean? To make it better.
Well, I can get anywhere and not die on this little ass ship.
So
I'm like, why would I even need to add anything to it?
That's my point.
I always get pissed off. Yeah, treasure chest. What I got? Oh, it's a fucking stupid ass piece from a ship. You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, treasure chest. Oh god, it's a
Dude, I got
gummy
like
ship
the
piece.
highest trinities. I'm getting stuff like that. I said, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, where's all the
Goddamn
cool,
yellow
like,
trinities.
want some cool weapons or something? What's this?
I gotta.
Ah!
Hang on. We're gonna zoom out. Oh no, in. Our TV's pretty big. There we go. Save settings. Yeah, I want the display settings as high as possible so we can
As
get
high
this.
as possible.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. We have the new menu screen here because we have 3 different things. Like I explained in the introduction, we have Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which is the ultimate version.
The ultimate.
We have Chain of Memories, which we probably won't do on this channel.
Nope.
If you want to see it, go somewhere else. I will explain the story whenever we do, too. I'll just be like, this is all what happened. Because literally, Chain of Memories is literally you just pretty much replaying one. You lose all your memories and you start back at the beginning and you start just playing through
Oh,
all the
now
levels.
that's fucking silly.
It's silly. I don't want to do it. It is important.
No.
It's super important for certain story elements, but nothing I could just say, and then you'll understand what's going on.
Okay.
It's really simple. And this is the 358 over 2 days cinematics, where they feature different people, and it's really confusing because unless you play Chain of Memories, this means nothing. We're just gonna focus on.
So that's all we're doing.
Yeah,
We're just playing the game.
Yeah, we're just playing the game.
Oh, this is exciting stuff.
I know, right? So this is also going to come with trophy support too, which is cool. We'll actually get achievements for doing certain things in the
That'd be
game.
cool, yeah.
Most of them are pretty standard. There's just a few that you'll never see. We won't get the speed run trophy, where you have to beat it under a certain amount of time. We won't have the. We might have the level 99 trophy. That's hit and miss.
Maybe. We'll see.
Depends on how much I farm outside of this. You won't also see the different difficulty trophies, because you literally have to play the game 3 times. If you beat it on the hardest difficulty, it doesn't give you a trophy for beating it on easy or normal.
Oh, so you still got.
You still got to go through, so you won't see those 2 trophies.
And we are gonna play this on normal.
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 We're not gonna play it on easy because easy's like ridiculously easy. Like I feel stupid playing easy because I've beaten this on the hardest difficulty. So in new different title screen too, if you didn't notice,
Yeah.
like compared to the original
Yeah, it is.
PS2.
Look at that.
Yeah, easy's gonna be ridiculously easy. I really don't want to do easy beginner because it gives you rare items right off the bat.
Oh, really?
You get like double, triple experience right off the bat.
See, that's not fair.
And then I've done Proud. It's tough. I only died once, but that's because I was really farming, really taking my time, really watching everything.
See,
So
now we're
we're
right
just
in
gonna
the middle. Is
right in
where
the middle.
We need
A nice
to be.
a nice balance. I like manual.
Manual.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
And guys, due to copyright claims, we cannot play the opening song sequence. So I will have to mute that down when the time comes because I do not want to get hit with a whole bunch of. I just don't want to risk
We don't need
a bunch
that.
of copyright slams. But this song is beautiful. Go up, look up Utada Hikaru's Simple and Clean. It's a beautiful song. But unfortunately, we're not going to listen to it here.
Yeah. Look at that. Yes.
Yeah. These are nice, really big HD graphics. I think it's really neat. And of course, the story in this one isn't very confusing. It's straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, which is
I've been
great.
having these weird thoughts lately.
Have you been seeing dead people? Is he gonna come back for 3?
Is any of this for real?
Yeah.
He's old now.
Alright.
Is Sora gonna be older?
No. So guys, I muted the volume, so you won't be able to hear the music. All you're going to be able to hear is just us talking. And I'd love to play this song because it's a beautiful song, beautiful anime. I thought the graphics were amazing when I first popped this. This is one of the first PS2 games I ever bought, and when I saw
It's
this opening
good.
sequence,
I
I
mean,
was like,
even-
"Holy shit!"
It even looked good on the PS2.
Yeah, but now with with PS3, look at all the extra shell shading and everything they did. It's crisp, clean.
Looks great.
So-
Look at that water.
Yeah. Although I don't know if you've ever seen any trailers for the third one. They made it way almost too graphical.
No. Really? I should
Yeah.
look them up.
Yeah.
Oh, we should
Well, we can watch it on the
them,
break or
yeah.
something. Yeah. Bring it up. But
All I want is my Star Wars world. I wish they'd put one in there.
I don't know.
They could.
I know they could. They have the rights. It's just.
Either fight Kylo Ren. You know what I mean? It'd be fucking badass.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Growing up as a kid, this blew me away. Like, when I first popped this into my system, I wanted everybody to see this. I was like, look at how amazing this is. Look at this awesome game. And,
Like, it looks great. And
Yeah.
like, I love the concept of this game,
Mhm.
and it's so fun to play through.
there
your
are a lot
favorite
of, there
Disney
are a
worlds and
ton of
stuff.
plot holes. For example, Sora has a mom. We never see her. We just hear her.
Yeah,
And we don't give a shit
No,
about
I feel
her.
like there's different islands. But
Yeah.
because you see a boat later,
and it's like, are we on Earth? They already know that other worlds exist. Is
Yeah,
this a
how
sci-fi
did we
thing?
know?
Yeah, like I don't quite. There's definitely some confusing shit in here. Where do they get their clothes? How are they surviving on this small island? There's no town. There's no
they
like
just
marketplace.
Like I said, I
Yeah.
feel like
It's such a small
I
fishing
feel like
village.
they live on different islands and they just come to that main island
Mhm.
because they got parents. Sora has his own room.
So
Where
they
the
must
fuck
have
is that
came.
at?
They must have came from
They
other
come
worlds.
by boat.
In fact, in the very beginning of this, doesn't he even say Kyrie came from another world? Like she appeared. Like I don't know if that's this game or another
She
game.
did
but,
randomly. I don't know.
yeah. At one point, they do mention
They were
something
talking
about
about that new girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She showed up from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Other islands? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, it was
yeah,
another
but
island,
I
another
guess they were
world,
like, no one's gonna question this.
Right.
Well, yes, we are. Is it safe to?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'll know when. Literally, when the screen goes to black, we're good. I'll bring it back up like that. We're good.
Okay.
So I brought the volume back up, guys. Like I said, really sorry that I have to cut that, but we can't allow that.
So now we're in what is called Awakening.
Yeah, this is what everybody refers to as Awakening.
And Rob is playing.
Yep, I'm going to be playing this and Destiny Islands. Yeah. Think how crisp and clear it was. When I played this on PS3, I was like, holy shit. I remember this game being like graphically good, but holy shit, that's clear as shit.
We learned how to run.
Yep, learn how to run. I already know how to jump. It'll teach me how to jump
How
anyway.
to
but
jump, yeah.
Already we see some familiar Disney characters.
Here's important stuff right
Yeah.
here.
This is super uber important, guys. There are 3 different things you can choose. You're going to choose a strength, and then you're going to choose almost like a weakness. You're going to get rid of something and be not good at something. And there's 3 choices. There's the shield, which is what we're going to go with. And this will all determine your statuses, your final statuses, your skills, and how you'll learn them. So it's really important. You also have your sword, which is based on strength rather than defense, which is the shield. And then you have magic. Each one has its pros and cons, but because we're going to be doing, we want to do everything, including the secret bosses. We want to make sure we don't die. We're going to go towards defense.
Before we die.
Jesus Christ. So this is the power of the Guardian, kindness to aid friends, the shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? And yes, this confused the shit out of me as a kid, too. I'm like, well, I don't understand. I always picked the sword.
I always picked a sword.
I always picked
At
a sword
home,
when I was a kid.
I picked a sword and
Yeah.
I gave up the staff.
That's what I always did. But what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the sword. And there's going to be 2 reasons for that. A, because even though our strength is going to be lowered at level 100, like if we pick the staff instead of the sword, at level 100 we have like a little less strength. But we...
By like 1.
Right.
Yeah.
By getting rid of the sword, though, we actually get a good bit of more extra AP. Which is more important to me. I want to have all our skills equipped rather than not
Definitely.
equipped.
So it's worth the tiny
So this
little
is so doing it this way though, you're a bit slow because your attacks are low. You're high on defense. We're already going to be, given a bit of a handicap there, not being able to destroy enemies quickly. But I still think for this playthrough, this is probably one of the best choices you can make right now.
Yeah.
Do whatever playstyle you want. When you play through this game, it's not an entirely difficult game as it is just making sure you're prepped for battle, honestly. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I know this is already a little bit more before I go ahead and take a break from this. I know we're already kind of like being 10 minutes in, but I kind of like to get through a little bit more of the tutorial before we decide to just...
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, man.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
So we've been given our shield.
The power to fight with a shield.
Yeah. Which is a really,
Like,
really goofy
realistically,
weapon.
I feel like anybody would jump into this and, like, if you didn't know about it, you would always probably pick the sword.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's our health and MP. We start out with basically shit.
We're starting from the bottom. What's this guy? Oh, geez, he brought some friends.
Little shadows. Creepy little motherfuckers, too. Like, for a kid's game, I was very surprised that they did these kind of creepy little monsters. One thing you should know, you cannot die in this tutorial. If I wouldn't have not attacked and let them just swarm me, right before I'm about to die, they would fully heal me.
That would have been silly, but yeah.
That's something I found out. I wasn't sure. I had no idea. Can you die in the tutorial?
I never.
But none of these guys can kill you. The lock-on feature is very useful because it allows you to lock on. Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I also, you'll notice when I'm playing, I like to do a lot of jump attacks. Because when you have aerial, you actually not aerial the character, but aerial attacks. You get extra combo hits in the air, starting out. So I always try to do a jump attack, at least to start. And then if I land on the ground, continue with the ground combo.
I'm usually on the ground.
Yeah.
Unless there's a thing of something's in the air and I automatically swing it, it'll make me jump up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Unless
Yeah, because that's something else too, guys. When you're jumping, you can actually press the attack button and actually kind of like it's almost like not quite a glide, but more of like an extra boost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So other than that, I'm on the ground.
Yeah. I'm also, you'll notice I'm not the biggest magic fan. I don't use a lot of magic unless I absolutely need to.
No.
I'll switch it up. I usually put like thunder, fire, maybe some blizzard in my, which they're not even letting me do that. They don't even have the option. You're able to press L2 or L1?
I thought it was L1.
Is it L1?
And
And it'll bring up an extra command thing there, and you'll be able to look and program commands, you know what I mean, to make it quick. Like L1X will do fireball or something like that. I
always have cure in there.
I put cure, thunder, a potion or two, and then my last one's usually like blizzard or whatever I need at the time. So, all right, guys, we're already off to a great start. I know this is mostly tutorial shit. You guys are excited for more, but you're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.